Well. What do we got here, huh? Hey, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while. Sorry about all that. You know, sometimes you just need a break, don't you? Sometimes you just need a break, and that's okay. Welcome back to the channel anyway. I just wanted to share a bit about my life, what's been going on. Because I've been making some moves. I've been doing well, but you kind of have to take some downtime and recharge. So I just wanted to explain a bit of that, and then the plan moving forward. As a lot of you know, I love streaming on Twitch. I think it's been the best thing for my own mental health. Sorry. Dude, I'm gonna have a stroke. Get out! Both of you. The dog touched me. Everyone touched me. Leave me alone. Jesus Christ.
Jack Oil Mini.
See, she said Big Jack Oil Minis. What the f, man? For sake. I'm gonna make a compilation of how many times. Oh wait, can we please just get a picture of John Paul? It's not funny, but it is. 1950.
Influencer John Pork, JPEG. Somehow I think this is nonsense. I'm starting to not give a
Click the pic.
What's it?
Dude, that's crazy what money would do to a mom. Alright, let's go. I love streaming. Being able to just hang out with people and just talk about what we want to talk about. Talk about the cupcake saga. I think you had to be there for that. There was a lot of cool moments streaming and, you know, and just enjoying painting in general. Just talking with randoms on the internet. I think that was... I love that format. There came a point for me where spending 3 hours, like concrete hours a week, on a live schedule just became really hard to hit repeatedly. I think a lot of things were coming up in my life. We're working on the studio, working on commissions, and it just wasn't something that I could commit to, you know, realistically. Like I think I was beating myself up being able to not hit that repeatedly. Like I kind of treated it like a job, and then I was failing at that job, not being able to stream every week for 3 hours. And I know it doesn't sound like a lot. I think the more I talk in this video about my overall schedule, I think it'll make more sense as to why, this man takes on way too much. And I get that. I think that's the way I operate, unfortunately, which is a good and bad thing, I think. And I'm just working through resetting that. The main thing moving forward is basically maybe dropping streaming and spending those 3 hours to either film something and then edit something a week. That way I don't have to commit to a live schedule so much. I think I can commit to like a monthly schedule and find a time in that month. But a weekly one was just not working for me. And I was trying to make it work to but then other things would fall off the wagon. And I think that's life. I think that's people. I think that's how people operate sometimes, which is such a shame, because you wish there was like 10 hours, you know, 10 hours extra in every day to do the things you want to do. Because 24 isn't actually a lot. I think once you realize you're sleeping for 8, then you're working for another 8. There's, I don't know, I feel like there's all actually. But I managed to cram it all in. I just wanted to say thank you for watching my streams when I was streaming consistently. I think I really enjoyed being bullied for not wearing a mask and my fingernails. And I loved the cupcake saga, and I'll never forget, okay? It was the best times. It was the greatest of times, okay? But there comes a time where I think we need to grow and change, and I think that's okay too. I'll miss talking till 11 PM just about hairless cats and painting sometimes. But maybe that'll come back in the future. I think for now, it's just not gonna work in the schedule. Looking at my calendar, I'll let you into my life a little bit. I'm a pretty busy boy, I know. Although I'm making it work. The bills are paid. You know, my wife's happy. The girls are happy, the dogs are happy, the fish are happy, and now I think I'm finally happy. I think I was working on the commission painting business and really operating not at a loss, but not at a great profit either for a while there. I think I was taking any job I could and just way undercharging for myself. And of course, I think those things change as you get better, of course, and they have to be. And I think I've improved enough at my craft to where I can be a bit more choosy with both the jobs and the client and make an actual functioning, profiting business, which is crazy to think about. I'm so thankful. I think it's art's one of those weird things where it's like really up to, it's not a necessity. It's up to the customer or the client to want to purchase it. Like, you don't need art, really, do you? Like, it's not. I'm not in a job. See you, Lola. See this guy. I'm not in a job that you need, really, when you think about it. People just, I don't know. I'm not a plumber. I'm not a tradesman. I'm an artiste, I suppose. So, there comes a lot of, like, is this even worth? And I think it comes a lot of imposter syndrome. There's, like, a lot of negative self-talk where you go, like, why are people even enjoying it or buying it? It doesn't make any sense. I need my toilet unclogged, but I don't need a painted miniature of a space marine sometimes, But I'm so thankful that people do, and I think I'd be up creek if you didn't, so thank you again. And I think to get back to my calendar quickly, I was juggling a lot of things. I was juggling renovating the studio to host art lessons. I was juggling even like running my NDIS business and doing support work that way, and commission painting and streaming and trying to cut those streams into social media content. It was just an absolute cluster to be short on words there. I think that's the only way I could describe it. It's just a lot, On top of all these things, I think one of the main things I neglected was my mental health too. I started to add into the schedule seeing a therapist, and I think it's good. I think everyone should see a therapist. I think everyone should get stuff off their chest that they need to talk about. I think it's something that a lot of people neglect, and I think I don't know. I think if you're in that situation that I was, I think it's the best for you. Go and do it, okay? Really. And then Australia has the best, not scam, but also you can talk to your doctor and get referrals. I think it doesn't have to be such an out-of-pocket experience. And if anyone wants to talk about that, please just hit me up in DMs if you're struggling. Go and talk to someone. You shouldn't have to struggle, Love you. On top of my mental health, the other thing was I've lost some weight, dog. Look, I'm looking good, baby. I'm looking good. I've lost about 15 kilos. Yay! I might have to change my name soon. I might have to be like medium-sized jacket. So I can't be too not fat. I think I have to be just fat enough to where I'm still larger than the average bear. So I think that I'll have that title for still a long time. But not only my mental health and my physical health, I'm trying to get on top of that. I think you don't realize when you're trying to stack your life up in these baskets, there's so much stuff that needs you. Like, you only have so many spoons for the day. And I think it's until you sit down, look at your life and go like, what am I doing? I feel like I'm running on like, a hamster wheel, half the time. So I think it's important to sit down and do that with yourself. The other thing too, on top of all that, I've kicked vaping. That used to be like a calling card for me. I love sucking down the flavored cloud, but it's not good for you. I was coughing my lung up all the time. I was calling in sick all the time. Now I'm on to Zins, okay? So like baby steps, If you're vaping, get on to Zins and then get off these eventually. Baby steps. We can't do it all, can we? We can't do it all. We can do most of it. Some of it. Even the effort counts sometimes. The other thing too in my life, I found that I was using video games as like a bit of a crutch, and I think that's a pretty normal thing for people to just escape obligations as an adult or older man. I still don't feel like an adult. Escaping responsibilities as like an older man, and you know, just trying to cram as many hours of Dota in as I could a week. I think I went from maybe like 5 games a day to maybe 2 or 3 games a month, and I think that's working better for me, because I think I don't, when it comes to video games, kicking like vaping was pretty easy, and then like kind of getting on top of, you know, my mental health and my physical health and not eating so much, that's easy. But then I think you can sit down and relax with a video game for just forever, you know, and then go whoop, there goes the time that you had to spend on these other things you want to do. So I think even just like cutting back on that has helped immensely in all aspects. So yeah, it's a bit vulnerable, a bit personal, but yeah, I thought this would be a funny video. What am I doing? No, it's a bit of a hard reset on my life, and I just wanted to explain myself. I think I owe you that much. I think when I get overwhelmed, I do just shut off and pull back, and then have to reset. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. You know, you have to, if something isn't working for you in your life, you kind of have to, you know, take accountability and be like, nah, this is enough. This isn't working for me. I have to pull back, and I have to do stuff for me now, you know? So moving on to the new schedule, the plan is 1 video a month. I know it's crazy. It doesn't seem like a huge commitment, but it really, really is. 1 video a month, social media videos trickled throughout that month, you know, like pretty standard stuff. But I don't want to push it. I just want to enjoy my time doing it. I'm living a fulfilled life, and I have things paid, bills are paid, no stress in my life. Now I just want to enjoy and like really take the time out to make content that I care about, you know? And then I think if this a video a month thing continues and I don't muck this up, and there's nothing wrong if I do, okay? No one's angry at that. I think you get a lot of imposter syndrome and tall poppy syndrome in Australia, where you're like, this man ain't even doing shit, you know, and they don't know what happens behind the scenes or what you're doing, what you're committing to. So I think if this 1 video a month thing works out in the next 3 months, I'll keep working on my website, and then my next kind of goal is to sort of branch off and do more sort of mainstream art. And I think that's crazy. I think that's weird too. There's a lot of imposter syndrome that comes from that. I know people buy my miniatures and pay for commission painting, but then will they support me in that aspect of just a regular painting? Is that even, I don't know. Art's weird, man. Art's weird. So I've been making my own photo frames. I've been painting my own 3D canvas art, kind of incorporating miniatures into those, and I'm really satisfied with them. I think they look really cool. And yeah, I think that's the next plan for 3 months from here. And then we'll see what happens. You know, maybe there's something else I want to work on once I nail this. So most importantly, I just want to say thanks for supporting me. Thanks for liking, watching, I don't know, getting a commission, saying, hey, that's nice, I like that. Or even, I don't know, just any form of support, even if you're like, you know, mentally doing it in your head, I appreciate that as well. I think it all matters in it. I don't know, it kind of helps this purpose. I want to share stuff, and it's good to, I don't know, have people want that stuff shared. I think it's, you know, it's very helpful. So I just want to say thanks for being on this journey with me. I think it's been a blast. I'm going to miss streaming, but you know, we got to embrace the new. This is the new schedule, baby. And it starts right now, baby. Look, I just uploaded a video. Get on that. Give it a watch. Love you so much. Thanks so much. Mwah.